Good afternoon to everyone. Welcome to Conquest. If you guys want to check out what Predator has in store for this year, please gather over at the Predator League Predator booth. And if you want to check out, of course, and try all some Predator products, what they currently have to offer, please do come here as well. In the meantime, let's focus towards the screen here at the Predator booth, and let's take a look at the recap of Predator League 2021. Here we go. Predator League 2022. It's going to be, ladies and gentlemen, in Japan. It's going to culminate all over in Japan, and then we'd also like to thank everyone for being here. Hello, it's a pleasure to be working with Predator again. Hi guys, welcome to the Predator booth. Please do come hang out. Check out, of course, all the Predator products you can see here. You can race, you can check out a few things. Predator League 2021, of course, went through a lot of challenges. We were going through a pandemic and everything had to be done online, but props to Predator for still holding up and putting together lands for our pros and of course for the community, still keeping a competitive environment despite the challenges. So thank you so much, Predator. Thank you, Acer, of course, for making sure that we still have a healthy ecosystem despite the challenges. Also, our TNC Predator champions are here. Hello, of course, for the APAC region. Thank you. Hello, TNC Predator. We had Veteran, who was the Asian region champions, and for the PUBG champs, we had Eagle 65 for the APAC region, and DWG KAA for the Asia region. So, ladies and gentlemen, Predator, of course, has been responsible for keeping the grassroots scene and nurturing the grassroots scene in Southeast Asia, and we're very, very grateful for that. But in the meantime, let's take a look of the things we can look forward to, ladies and gentlemen, for Predator League. So why don't we watch this? can look forward to for Predator League 2022. In the meantime, it's my pleasure to call on the general manager for Acer to talk a little bit of what we can, of course, look forward to at Predator League and Predator's mission for, of course, the APAC Predator League. Ladies and gentlemen, let's please give a big round of applause to Miss Sue Ong Lim. Here's Miss Sue Ong Lim. Miss Sue, hi, hello.
Wow, it's nice to see you, Ari, live in person.
No, we're alive. Here we are. It's good to see you, Miss Sue.
Yeah, that is after 2 years of doing numerous online events, no? We've been having Ari. Thank you so much for accommodating us. First and for all, I'd like to thank you all for being here. Of course, our friends from the media, thank you for taking your time off now this weekend to be here with us today. And I'd like to congratulate, of course, ACAD Arena for this, massive, successful first on-site event since the pandemic now. I think, especially gathering all the esports community, we're very honored and privileged to be supporting them today. In partnership, of course, with Intel, with Microsoft. We'd like to thank them as well. With the PESO, Philippine Esports Organization. So I'm very honored. Actually, this is a great opportunity to be hosting our Predator League 2022 press conference. As I mentioned, we've gathered esports community, not just gamers, but from different tracks of esports in the Philippines. I'm sure they're all here today. And that's why we are going to announce and talk about the Predator League 2022. So just a bit of background about the PL 2022. It's actually our 4th year. We started doing it in 2018 in Indonesia, followed by in Thailand in 2019. And then 2020 and 2021 was in the Philippines. We were supposed to do it in the SM Mall of Asia Arena. But of course, unfortunately, COVID-19 happened and we had to shift to online, but it was massive as well. I'm very proud to share that we've hit record-breaking reach, engagement all throughout social media for fans of Dota 2 or PUBG. So Predator League is a region-wide tournament, meaning within the Asia-Pacific region. So it's participated by 17 markets or countries within APAC, of which of course the Philippines is not just a part of, but we have been champions for Dota 2 with our very own PNC Predator team who are also with us today. Thank you so much for also being available. So with that, later on it will be shared by our product manager. We'll save our details, what to expect in the next few months, especially in the qualifying round, dun sa playoffs, leading all the way to the Philippine finals for Dota 2 and PUBG. And of course, having our grand champion for Philippines who will represent the country in Tokyo, Japan in November this year. So we are very honored once again. As you know, Predator has been very, very active in helping the esports community in the Philippines uplift ourselves to represent in the global esports scene all over the world. So that is what our mission is, and we remain committed with that all throughout our campaigns, initiatives, in partnership, of course, with industry partners in the esports scene. So with that, thank you again so much for being here. I'm very excited to showcase what's in store for the PL 2022 today. Have a nice day and take care, everyone.
Thank you very much. So now, ladies and gentlemen, coming from that, it is my pleasure to be calling to the stage Executive Director for the Philippine Esports Organization. Of course, one of the pillars in local esports, been doing amazing things to cultivate esports in the Philippines. Legendary shoutcaster as well. Ladies and gentlemen, to talk about the benefits of for esports athletes, of course, in regards to the Predator League 2022, and to talk about, of course, certain strides that PESO has been doing for the local scene. Ladies and gentlemen, it's my pleasure to call to the stage Mr. Marlon Marcelo.
I'm Marlon Marcelo from Philippine Esports Organization. So, in behalf of Philippine Esports Organization, I would like to say congratulations to Predator, to Misu and the team for always bringing esports to the next level. We've seen Predator as a brand that is one of the closest to our hearts in terms of esports, because they have been supporting esports for the longest time. And together with Philippine Esports Organization, we are a new organization that will support our athletes as they compete to international federation events. So you might have heard about CBOL and our recent accomplishments in getting gold medals from the last SEA Games. We plan to continue and support all esports initiatives in the Philippines, and we are really excited to see one of the most, I would say, important part of Philippine esports is cooperation with other brands such as Predator that would want to elevate our athletes into international standards. And together with the upcoming Predator League, we are excited to see who becomes the best of the best in terms of the Philippines. And of course, if given a shot, we want our Filipino athletes to be the best in the world. So maraming salamat, lakad matatag.
Mr. Marlon Marcelo, of course, like I said, Predator has been constantly pushing esports in Southeast Asia, and we've seen their work firsthand here in the Philippines. They have, of course, also been supporting Acad Arena, who's been putting together Conquest as well. They have been doing so many things in regards to pushing esports and gaming in the right direction, and we're very, very grateful for that. So ladies and gentlemen, a little bit more about Predator League. We're gonna get into the details of what we can look forward to. I'd like to call on Jello Pamuntalan to talk about the details of this year's Predator League qualifiers. Jello, the stage is yours.
For officially welcoming us here today. No, it's been a while since we have a major event like this. It's good to be back. So, by the way, I'm Jello. I'm here to discuss the Asia Pacific Predator League 2022. No, so for the start, we chose 2 game titles for the Predator League. Of course, our first game is Dota 2, followed by Valorant. No, and then the timeline schedule, as early as August 4, we will have our As early as August 4, we'll have a head-to-head battle already for Valorant, and then followed by Dota 2 as early as August 7. No? And this is an open qualifier, so meaning any teams who wants to try their luck, their skill, to become potential professional esports player, this is a good stepping stone for each and every esports talent available here in the Philippines. No? Then the playoffs would be on August 29 until September 1. And then the grand finals will be on September 17 to September 18. And then a total prize pool of 1 million pesos. This is divided into 2, 500,000 each game title, no? And the grand champion will receive 200,000 for Dota 2, and the same goes with Valorant team, who will be the grand champion by will get 200,000, followed by first runner-up 100,000, second runner-up 75,000, third runner-up 50, and then for the qualifiers, that's 75,000 pesos. And then if you talk about the qualifiers, since I mentioned that it's an open qualifiers, so all of this will be single elimination until to the playoffs, then followed by, for the grand finals, this will be best of 3 series. So makikita nyo Action Jackson talaga as early as the open qualifiers up to the playoffs. Then pagdating ng grand finals, that will be best of 3 series, no? And this is gonna be on-site. This will be on-site since medyo nagsasubside na ang ating cases, no? So we will be doing this on-site. But for the open qualifiers and group stages, that's gonna be an online event. Then the participating teams, of course, we have a direct invite teams for Dota 2 and Valorant respectively. So for the Dota 2, to name a few, of course, our very own TNC Predator, thank you for being available today. And then of course, Execration, Polaris Esports, and Exercia. Then for the Valorant, we have Team Secret, Oasis Gaming, Rex Regum Quen, and then Southbuild Esports. And then of course, we have our very own Predator Esports Circuit 2022 champions. For Dota 2, that's Grind Sky. And then for Valorant, that's Naos Esports. So this will be held, the grand finals will be held in SM Mall of Asia Atrium. So I guess that's about it on my end.
That there are going to be invites as well for Predator, right? There's going to be some invited teams that we're going to be joining.
Correct.
So we're going to have TNC. I believe Secret Valo is also invited. So the beauty about that, the wonderful thing about that is any team that want to take their game to the next level, what I love about what Predator does is they give an opportunity for any team here in the Philippines or in Asia and Southeast Asia to take their game and compete against people in the highest level.
Correct. So actually, that's right, Erie. No, we were able to create
Yes.
a platform like this Predator League, wherein talagang we're giving out so much opportunity for our local talents to
Tama.
be para ma-expose sila on the pro scene. No, hopefully. That's what we're doing for a couple of years already.
That's right. So there you go. If you have what it takes, if you're a Dota team or you're a Valorant team that want to compete with the best, that's the wonderful thing that Predator gives a shot to for any team, any aspiring pros that want to elevate their game to the next level. Cello, thank you so much.
Thank you so
Really
much.
appreciate it.
Thank you, everyone.
Sir. Take care. So ladies and gentlemen, before moving forward, speaking of a team that has, of course, time and time again competed on the highest level, I'd like to call on stage TNC Predator. If I can, of course, call the team, give TNC a big round of applause. We have our Dota team here. Eto na sila. So these are the defending champions. It's nice to see you guys. Hi guys. It's good to see all of you. All right. So before everything, for the benefit of our friends from the media, can you introduce yourselves, the position you play, for the benefit of everyone, starting, sir, all the way to Bob, okay?
Hello everyone, I'm the captain of TNC Predator. I'm position 5. My IGN is Mavis.
Nice. Mavis, a fellow 5. Yes, Wards is life. All right. And no, actually, Wards is free, so you can do it. Can I get your name as well?
Hello, my name is Krish and I play mid for TNC.
Very nice.
Hi guys, my name is Carlo. I play position 4 TNC. Position 4.
Hi, my name is Bok. I play position 3.
Very good. It's good to see you guys. So, ladies and gentlemen, can you put yourselves in the position? Because you've also come from a place where you started out in a LAN cafe, eventually amateur tournaments. Do you still remember the first time you competed? Uy, I'm going against this pro team. I'm going against this pro team. Do you remember that moment when you did that? Can you share?
I think my first was against TNC Predator before.
Really?
Yeah, but a different lineup. Yeah.
Different lineup.
But we were teammates with Bob.
You were
Yeah.
teammates with.
Yeah.
Can you share the team? What was the team then?
We were in Android, like against.
Nice Android. Yeah, you guys
West G. It was West G. Qualifiers, West G.
What do you remember the feeling? Na, uy, I'm playing against these guys. Do you remember that feeling when you first competed against a pro team?
It was very exciting. Of
Really?
course, you want to prove yourself that you can beat them.
Yes, that's enough, diba? Like having the confidence to say that, uy, if I can beat these guys, maybe I'm good enough to become a pro.
For me, I think it started pretty recently. Like a year ago, some online tournaments, I got into the pro scene, and yeah, when I first started playing against these bigger teams, that was really exciting.
It was very exciting, and you want to test your skills,
Yeah.
right? You want to know if you're good
Exactly,
enough. Bok, how was it so far? Of course, I mean, seeing you were part of the defending championship team. Obviously, it's a new roster now. What can we look forward to sa inyo? Are you guys looking to win it again for this year? Back to back. Back to back. Uy, ba talagang, mano ba? Talagang si Bok talagang, sorry. Close ka, it's nice to see Bok again kasi back to back. Okay, that's what you heard from TNC. So, I wish you the best of luck. And of course, as our pro players say, to be able to compete and take your game to the next level, to provide competition and opportunities for this generation and the next generation. That's something I've always applauded Predator Acer to do, to keep that going and build the current and next generation of esports pros and competitors, and we really appreciate for that. You're looking, of course, at a team we're going to be looking forward to competing for this year's Para League. Maraming salamat, TNC Predator. Give them a big round of applause.